Hey folks, let's do today's CSS battle. The daily target today is, what's the shape? What's the shape? Ooh, a very interesting shape. All right, what do we got here? Let's do the nested template, which is using the HTML and the body elements independently to create a shape. And so we put orange on the background, and then we put white. We're just going to put white on the body. And then we're going to use margins to narrow this down. 60, 70, 72. And this number needs to be smaller. 50, 45, 47, 42, 42. All right, so we have a, now those are curves, right? That's a curve. So let's do that part first. A radial gradient, I believe, is what we need. Radial gradient, yeah. Radial gradient is the thing that we need to create that shape. So let's do, we've got more going on here, but let's start it with an orange. And we need the keyword circle to make sure that's a circle. I'm pretty sure it's a circle, but we could also be surprised there. And then white. So that's a circle. Centered at the center. 80, 90. That seems to adhere to our coloring. So that's good. So what do we need in terms of the order of shapes to create that shape? So I think what that means is that we've got 3 layers. We have a layer over top of the circle. We have the orange that's then covering the background. So I'm going to, well, long-time viewers of the channel, of these silly videos that I do of the CSS battles will say, well, this is a conic gradient. And yes, I'm going to do a conic gradient, which is at 40 pixels, maybe 20 pixels, and it's white 25%, and then transparent 50%, and then white again. And then we need to not have this. This needs to be transparent. So that's how we get that. And I believe we've got our numbers right. It is the width of that border is 20 pixels. So now it's in the top corner, so that's 0, 0 is the background position, and that's that first set of numbers after the gradient is defined. And then the width is less than the width by 20. And I guess we could do what? Calc. This is a goofy thing that I'm going to show you. Minus 20 pixels is one way to do that. Then you could do a calc of 100% minus 20 pixels. Of course, that's not working right now. Why isn't that working? Oh, because I did cal, not calc. So that's one way to do it, and that actually works. But those aren't the numbers that we want. We actually want, that's much shorter to do, 100 pixels or whatever it is. 100, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 90, 95. Is that right? No, it's some odd number. 94, 93, 92, 94, 95, 96, 97. Wait, what am I doing wrong? 4, 4, 3. Oh, strangely. What am I got going on this wrong here? I think that's correct. Or it's not. That's so interesting. Is it possible that they've set me up? Let's get this number right and see if we're okay here. Let's do 60 pixels, 50, 60. So 60 is correct. So what did we do wrong here? I think what that means is that these widths are slightly different than what we think they are. So I'm going to put white in the background here and understand. Okay, so yes, that is correct. But yeah, we've got a little bit of a strange outlier there, and I think that means that this width is incorrect. 93, 92. So I'm trying some decimals there. So I don't know what's going on there. That's so interesting. It makes me think that the conic gradient is inappropriate. So let's shy away from the conic gradient and let's do a linear gradient. Gradient. And this is underneath, again, this is underneath our circle. Okay. Or, what else can we do here? No, linear gradient is correct. I believe it's white, 20 pixels, and then transparent. And that's our first number. And we could just do that. So let's variabilize that. Just because I'm feeling particularly paranoid since I didn't make. So H is it, that one just works. And then the next one that we're going to put is the bottom one. That's where var -h at 100 pixels. No, at 0, 50 pixels. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10. There it is. Okay. And then we need another one of these over top. So that'll be at 0, 40 pixels, 50, 60. Okay. And now, so this is lots more gradients than normally that I would do, but it's because I ran into this strange thing, and maybe I've just got something very wrong about that initial gradient, but still. Linear gradient, so the next one is going to be extremely similar. But it's going to start with a 90 degrees, FF, transparent. And it's 20 pixels and 0. And I need 2 dashes for a V. So now when I add that, var --v, that should be our first line. And it is. And then our second line, two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that worked. So I don't know what was going on. There's probably something obvious. If you're watching this video, you'll be yelling out, "Hey Joe, why did you do that? Why how you didn't see the thing that you mistyped?" So probably I mistyped something. You know, I'm a human being. I make errors. So yeah, there you go. And that's a fun one. Definitely a fun one. I enjoyed that a lot. Let's minify and unit replace. Those are my plugins available on GitHub and linked from this video that help me do this stuff. Again, so that's how many gradients is it? It's a lot. So we have orange on the background and then white, a layer of horizontal lined gradient and a vertical line gradient. And so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gradients that all combine to create that background technique for CSS illustrations, which, hey, make some cool designs. It's pretty fun. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and hope you have a great day. And go make a web page. Everybody's got web browsers. It's pretty cool. And hey, be careful out there. Bye-bye.